Hello everyone, welcome back to another commands tutorial video, and today we'll be looking at how to make a server lobby in a local world. Get right into the video. Let's start off with, so method 1 is probably what you would see in most realms. You would want to get to, say for example, parkour, PvP, or PvE, or something else like that. You click on the button, you go to PvP, and then it teleports to PvP. I just had it teleport me 50 blocks to show how it worked. And it's pretty simple. So just TP at P, negative 50 blocks on the Z axis, so that just teleports you forward negative 50 blocks that way. That's basically all it does, but obviously you would put in your own coordinates to where your PvP arena is. This is method 2, how I made this just really quickly. So you add a barrier to create this illusion, and then you place a sign, you call it whatever you want, and you get some dye and glow ink, and then you add honeycomb to stop the players from changing the sign. So this is the first one. This is the parkour TP. Pretty simple. I'll show you how it works first, I guess. I just, same as before, I teleport 50 blocks forward, and it's just telling me, the command feedback is telling me that I teleported 50 blocks forward. So this is the command, execute at P if block negative 1 blocks below the nearest player. Orange concrete, run TP at nearest player, or at P, 50 blocks at Y level 0, and then 50 blocks on the Z axis. So I just had it at Y level 0, so it doesn't teleport you 1 block in the air, because that's kind of weird, and then it could mess up with lag and everything. But that's what I do. Let's see. Another thing you can do well, this is the same one. You just change the name of the type of concrete you want, and if you do it in this text format, like /execute if block, and then you just do this, and then you can see what type of blocks are. So if I look up concrete blocks, there's all the names of the concrete. So this is the easiest way to fill it out, and then you just copy and paste it into your repeating command block. For whatever block you want. And usually if you have problems with people like randomly teleporting at P and then have a tag, so only people who are close, add a tag, you're close to, this armor stand. Same for this one, same thing, lime concrete. Pretty simple. And I should have not made this whole world sand, because this next one kind of messes with it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one is very important for using /Tickingarea. So use /Tickingarea add circle the coordinates. It just says wherever you're positioned, and then 4 is the radius, and then commands, and then preload true. You say circle to the radius 4, name string, commands, preload true, like that. That's what it looks like. Let me demonstrate this really quickly, and I have to be in survival, so okay, so so what you have to do with this one is you just crouch, and then you get it opens the menu like this. You can TP to PvP, you can TP to parkour, you can TP to PvE. You just click that, boom, then you're teleported. Simple as that. Ends really quickly. So execute as at A, at S, positioned. So this is the crouch detection thing. So when you crouch, so when the player is positioned 1.5 blocks, so that's when they're crouching, unless entity at S dx equals 0, that's their hitbox. So it's trying to detect their hitbox. It's saying if they're standing up, their dx will be 0. Run /tag at S has item equals heart of the sea. You can add any other item. It doesn't really matter. I just added a less common item you would never really see in a server normally. So yeah. Location slot.weapon equals slot.weapon.main hand. So if that's holding in their hand and then they crouch, it adds a tag lobby. And you can add whatever tag you want. I just found that easier. And then execute as A at S, positioned 1.5 blocks if entity. It's the same thing as before. Run /tag at S has hard to see location slot to weapon of main hand, remove lobby. So that's basically saying if they uncrouch, remove the tag lobby. NPC summon, so execute as a as tag equals lobby positioned if they're crouching. So that's basically saying if they have this tag, so you don't have to write has heart of the sea or whatever, unless entity at S distance X equals 0, unless entity at E type equals NPC radius of 5, dy distance Y -3. So if they're 3 blocks below you, run /structure load lobby NPC -3 blocks below you. So these are these guys. So make sure you have a solid block, otherwise this will break. And you'll have like a million NPCs. As you can see, these are like making holes through my world. So I'd suggest if you're like having a sky block or something, you know, have like a layer either above or below where the player can't see him, but it still loads in. But you have to have the NPC summon, otherwise it doesn't work. And for the structure block setup, it's pretty simple. I just call this lobby NPC, and it's a 1x2x1, and already before you save it, you want to have all these commands in. So TP at P, radius of 5. This shouldn't break it, but you could always add as at S. And then if they exit the thing, it stops sound at P mob.villager.death, but for some reason it still played it, so you might have to figure out another way to do that, but that's not really that important. So NPC summon, and then a dialog open command. So this automatically opens the command for the player. So execute at S, tag equals lobby position. So if they're crouched, unless entity dx equals 0. If they're standing, run /dialog open at E, type equals NPC radius of 5, distance Y equals -3 at S, tag equals lobby. So that's basically saying open the dialog if a player, or to a player that's tag is lobby, so if they've crouched with the part of the C. So NPC, let's see, NPC tag add. So execute as a at S, tag equals lobby position 1.5. So that's talking about the player unless entity dx, same as before. Run /tag at E, type equals NPC radius of 5, distance Y -3, add lobby NPC. So that's basically saying that if the NPC is nearby if the player is nearby the NPC, it will add a tag lobby NPC to the NPC so it's active. Okay, this is not important. Don't worry about this. This is a previous command that I added to this. I don't know why this is here. NPC delete. So once you're done using the NPC, you don't want it to stay around and cause lag. So that's why I have this command, execute as at E, type equals NPC, comma, tag equals lobby NPC at S, unless entity at E, radius of 5, run kill at E, type equals NPC, comma, tag equals lobby NPC. So if it is given the tag lobby NPC, it is marked for death and therefore will die. Unless the player is within a radius of 5. So once they walk away from their NPC, they go teleport somewhere else or anything, then the NPC will be deleted and will not cause any more lag, and then this just stops the sound, /stop sound at P, mob.villager.hit. I attempted to stop the sound. I don't know if it works. I think it does, but I heard it a couple of times. But that's not really a big problem. You can just have, if you want to fix it, you could just have a repeating command block always active. You could have a repeat always active instead of, you change it to repeat, and you could have it unconditional. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention these are conditional. That's what the arrow means. You want to learn how to make a custom boss like this, like from the Minecraft movie, the chicken jockey scene. You can check out my previous video, how to make a custom boss. Thanks for watching. Bye. Say my name, Heisenberg. You're gosh darn right.